Feel It Real, by Denise Coates. Section 1. Chapter 3. What is reality, really? Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Albert Einstein. If it's this easy, why isn't everyone living the life of their dreams? The biggest obstacle to feeling it real is that we have been taught since birth to observe what is more than we have been taught to imagine what we'd like it to be. We think everything we see around us is the cause of our feelings and thoughts. In truth, everything we see in our lives is the result of our great imaginations. Although, our current circumstances are a result or an effect of previous thoughts and emotions. Think about it. Everything was once just a thought or an idea. Everything that exists first began as an idea. To understand this better, let's do the following. What really is reality? Look around you right now and write down the first 3 things you set your eyes on. Example: my phone, a painting on the wall, a ring on my finger. 3 things I'm looking at right now. Write it down. For each item, decide if it existed throughout eternity or if at some point it was just an idea. Write down whose idea it was. Example: 1. My phone came from Alexander Graham Bell. 2. The painting came from Gustav Klimt. 3. The ring came from a jewelry maker. Now your turn, write it down. 1, 2, 3. You might ask, what if I'm looking at a tree or a dog or a star? We'll discuss this later in the book, but I'm a firm believer that such elaborately detailed designs came from some intelligent source. Why do we turn his outer circumstances into our reality? The nature of our checkbooks makes us vibrate at wealth or poverty. The mood of a spouse determines if we will vibrate at lovable or unlovable. It's crazy, really. From watching the news, we might determine that the world is going to hell in a handbasket, yet crime has declined each year for the past several years. Isn't reality always changing? Are you in the same circumstances that you were in 10 years ago, 1 year ago, or even a week ago? Once we stop honoring what is as the be-all and end-all of reality, we are free to focus on our imaginatio. NS and their resulting emotional frequencies. These thoughts and ideas will eventually manifest into solid realities. Many of us feel that the movies of our lives are set in stone, they're unchangeable. In truth, we are the writers and directors of our movies. If we choose to focus on appreciative thoughts, visualizations of a happier future, and our fondest memories, we will begin to vibrate at a different wavelength. We would begin to attract a new reality that is still changeable but akin to our desires. The message is, stop reacting and start imagining. How do we learn to extricate ourselves from this dogmatic belief that everything we see is real? The first step is to focus only on the parts of our current reality that we like and want to continue attracting, all those elements that you are happy with. Make a list of these things. More, please. Example: in my present life, I am currently happy with my dogs, my car, my husband, my relationship with my friend Janie, my mother, and the weather in my city. Now your turn. In my present life, I am currently happy with. List all of the things you can think of, big and little. Write it down. This exercise more than likely raised your frequencies. Because focusing on what you do like is a giant frequency raiser. Continue to focus on the aspects of your current reality that you're already happy with. As you focus your appreciation on them, by the law of attraction, they will get better and better and you will have much more to be happy about. Like attracts like. If you are appreciating all the good in your life now, that's what you're going to attract more just like it. For fun, go over your list and say a thank you out loud to each thing in your life with which you are currently happy. For instance, thank you, car. Thank you, Janie. Thank you, great weather. This may be the first time you've actively acknowledged what is working in your life. The universe loves when you acknowledge the good you already have. If you're thinking, there is nothing I am happy about in my life right now, I want you to dig a little deeper. If you have the capability to read this book, I am already aware of many things you might have to be happy about. You have your eyesight. You live in a country that allows you to read whatever you choose. You had the money to buy the book or someone gave it to you, which means someone cares. You get it. There are always many things we can be happy about in our lives right now. As we learn to appreciate what good is already here, we will, by law, begin to attract more of the same. Your next question is, what about the parts one don't like? Well, on to the next chapter.